decided to check under the radar. That's a gesture. Under the radar.
I like how you did that. It was real smooth.
To see what teams interest our guys. Eastern Conference, Brendan. Who's the under-the-radar team you've been watching?
Well, the under-the-radar team I've been watching the Eastern Conference is the Indiana Pacers. This team was left for dead by many people, myself included, once Paul George got traded. But the play of Victor Oladipo, he has been very strong. Thaddeus Young has played well also, Miles Turner. So they've had a lot of different young guys really step up and show what they can do. Don't forget about Sabonis. He was like a throw-in this trade. He was averaging about, I think, 12 and 9 as well. He's helped this team start out averaging a double-double at the beginning of the season. The biggest thing about this Pacer team that most people don't realize is they can really score the ball. Average around 108 points per game. I think that's about 5th to 6th best in the NBA, and that's why this team has been able to get out to such a good start.
For you?
I'm going to go with the Detroit Pistons. In the beginning of the season, I'm not sure people thought they would be this good, but it's because of, number one, Drummond and Jackson both have had outstanding seasons. 2 seasons back when they fought the Cleveland Cavaliers tooth and nail. It was a sweep, but it was a real close sweep, okay, for the Cavaliers. Then they went out and they added, in the trade that they did, because Boston spent the money to bring Gordon Hayward in, they had to get rid of somebody. They got rid of Avery Bradley. What a great pickup. Huge. One of the best two-way guards you're going to find in the league, because not only will he fight you at the defensive end of the floor, but he can knock down shots for them at the other end. So this team, Tobias Harris is playing a little bit better. You got Jackson and Drummond playing much better. This is a solid team.
I got to say, I feel like the Pistons have played their way onto the radar, but I'll allow it. In the Western Conference, who's your under-the-radar team?
Can I take the Utah Jazz?
Sure.
Why not?
Well, they lost 2 very, very important pieces. Hayward goes and signs with Boston, and then they lose George Hill. So what do? They get Rubio back. They get Cephalosha back. Jerebko has come in and played well. And then a guy that I think I remember you talking about him, a guy named Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, that kid's good, coach.
Come in, and he has been pretty good. He went for 41 the other night.
Yeah.
Put that together with, Favors playing extremely well. And they've done this now without their center. Gobert hasn't been there for such a long period of time, and an outstanding coaching staff. I think they're a surprise right now.
It's not just that he's good. They need him to be that good right now.
Well, for me, it's out west is the Portland Trailblazers. This is a team that I thought might be able to sneak into the playoffs, but guess what? Their great guard play right now has them as the top 4 or 5 team in the Western Conference. Nurkic inside has been strong as well, and guess what? Don't look, but the Portland Trailblazers, coach, are playing a little bit of defense this year. That was the big knock last year. They couldn't guard anybody. They couldn't guard me or you. But now this team is playing a little bit of defense. They're playing better. We'll combine that defense with the strong play that they get from Dame and CJ on a nightly basis. This Portland Trailblazers team has started out pretty hot and has surprised a lot of people.